Hi, my name's Elise Pickett, and I'm the owner of the Urban Harvest, and I teach people how to grow their own food. Raised bed gardens are a great way for you to get growing food, but when you're first getting started, you may feel limited on how to arrange them, and there's so many different options. I wanted to share a few different ways you can configure your garden so that it works the best for you. Now, when you're first getting started, you may immediately go to the rows. And it's a very traditional method of agriculture. It grows you food just fine, and it works. But it's not the most space saving. So if you've got ample room, it does make for really easy access between the beds. But if you're limited on space, you may want to start thinking about different ways you can arrange your raised bed gardens to make the most of what you've got. If you are space limited and you want to look at some more fun or playful configurations, you might start looking at something that's called a C or U shape, also known as a keyhole garden. When you do that, you are going to be walking into a little hole or into the center of the C or U shape. When you do that, you're typically able to fit a lot more growing space in the same amount of space you would have otherwise just had 2 rows. So instead of 2, you kind of sort of get to fit in 3. Your square footage increases, and you're still able to easily access the bed from all points. That's why you get that little entryway in so that you still can access everything and reach into the beds to tend to the garden without having to actually step into it. Another option for bed arrangements is some sort of tiered or towered garden. Now, these can be great ways to save space, but there is one thing that you need to be very mindful of with those, and that is to always make sure that the taller side of the beds is on the north. If you were to put the taller part of the bed on the south, you would end up with far too much shade in your tiered garden. So if you do go with the tiered garden option, just make sure your tallest is at the back or north side of your arrangements. If you'd like more tips and resources, head over to kellogggarden.com.